We're going to go through the process of bidding for assistance. I've set up an example of a 3-player game here, and as per the rules, each starts with 20 gold. Now the starting player takes all 16 assistants and shuffles them together and then turns over the top card. Now they may bid on Zuzana. It's their turn. The minimum bid is one more than the current number of assistants already hired. In this case, there are none, so the minimum bid is 1. They're going to bid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to pass 8, 9, and they're going to pass. So these 9 gold go back to the bank. They get Zuzana, and this gets passed over to player number 2. They're going to turn over the top card, and they can bid on Oleg. 1 assistant has already been hired, so the minimum bid is 2. Now, instead of going around the table again, I'm just going to tell you that in our scenario, player number 3 has bought Oleg for 8. And then this moves over here. They flip over Misha. Player number 1 here already has a female assistant. You can only have 1 male and 1 female assistant, so they cannot bid on Misha. They are not eligible. So it's really between 2 and 3 whether or not they want Misha. It's going to be these guys for 9. They're going to get Misha, and this is passed down here. Going to flip over Bertha. Alright, because there's only 1 player here without a female assistant, they're the only ones eligible to bid on Bertha. Now, because player 1 here is not eligible to bid on Bertha, it's not considered passing on Bertha. That's important because you're only allowed to pass on 1 assistant that you have turned over. So player 3 here has the opportunity to bid on Bertha for 4, and they will. So for 4, they get Bertha. This moves over here, and Pasha comes up next. No one can bid on Pasha because they all have female assistants. Pasha goes to the discard pile. This moves over here. Igor. Okay, so it's down to these 2 whether or not they want to bid on Igor. Well, player 2 is going to get Igor for a total of 8. Now we're back where the only assistant needed left is 1 male assistant here for the starting player. And they're going to turn over Igor. If they want to get Igor for 6, they can. If they don't want Igor, then they have to pass. If they do that, they can only pass on 1 assistant that they've turned over. So the next time that they turn over a character, they must bid, absolutely regardless of who it is. They're going to pass. Vladimir comes up, and they're going to get Vladimir for 6. Now, everyone's got male and female assistants. This goes away, and that's how much money you have left to start the game with. One final note about bidding for assistance. If you run out of money bidding for assistance, you can always get a bank loan from the bank. To pay that back, you're going to have to pay it back at a rate of 3 to 1. And they're going to garnish your doctor's wages to get that back before you can spend on anything else in the game.